debt or taxes. Good afternoon from the Second Age of Reason. We're talking here from under a tree. And we're talking about debt and taxes. These are the either and the or of financing governments. You can finance them with debts borrowed from banks and nations, or you can finance them with taxes. Taxes on people, on their incomes, on their sales and purchases, taxes on property, taxes on activities. So there's many ways of taxing and many ways of loaning out money and creating debt. But there's a fundamental difference between debt and taxes. Taxes and debt, they are very different things. Now, the difference is mainly is that debt you have to pay back, sometimes even with interest. Sometimes the interest is the thing, just pay the interest. And taxes, there is no payback. So, I'm going to put these ideas before you, see what you think of them. How is it that banks and countries can loan governments money in the form of loans and they can get paid back with interest? Why can't we the people have that? Yeah, how about we the people, we still have the deduction taken from our paycheck, but it's a loan. It's not a tax. I'm loaning the government 1/3 of my income. I expect it back. Entitlement? You're darn right it's an entitlement. If I loaned it out, I expect a return on that investment. How about that? You think we should be loaning our government money and thereby expecting a return on the investment? Hopefully then the government will be responsible with the money and not borrow as much because they'll have to pay it back. Now, the flip side, taxes. How about the government just take all that debt that they have and say, oh, we've transformed it into a tax. So that 14 trillion that you think we owe for our national debt, it's not a debt at all. We just levied the tax. We levied the tax on the banks. We levied the tax on the nations that loaned us money. So that's a tax. And when you pay taxes, we don't have to pay it back. We just spend it and it's gone forever. How about that? That gets our government out of the debt thing. Just declaring it a levied tax, and well, there's not going to be anything coming back on that one. Now another trouble is that we always think in terms of either or. And there's more than either or. Instead of debt and taxes, maybe there's another way that governments can produce revenue to do whatever it is they do. Maybe we could have, like in the Constitution, where Congress could coin money and set the value thereof, so they can just publish the money debt-free. They don't have to tax, and they don't have to borrow. It's the best of all the worlds. So that's probably what our founding fathers had in mind when they wrote that part of the Constitution. I don't think they should be taxing, and I don't think they should be debting either. So, what do you think? Why don't you post your comments below, and we'll see if we can come up with more ideas other than debting, taxing, and publishing. Maybe there's another way of generating money or ways for the governance to happen. So, let me know. So until later, we'll be seeing ya.